Hey guys, welcome back to the Style and Beauty Doctor on YouTube. So as you can see, I'm in my hotel room at 16 Tulum in Tulum, Mexico. And I wanted to give you a quick tour and a bit of a review of the property. So keep watching. So I'm here in Tulum with a bunch of my bloggaboos. We are actually celebrating Monroe Steele's birthday. Happy birthday, Monroe! It won't be your birthday anymore when this video uploads, but happy birthday, Monroe! Monroe is the one who really, put everything together. She organized everything. She stayed here before, so I was basically like, look, if it's good for Monroe, it's good enough for me. One of the things that I loved about booking this trip all together was that how inexpensive it was to get here. So my flight was probably a little under $300 from New York to Cancun. It was maybe 20 bucks a piece for us to get from the airport in Cancun to here in Tulum. And then my room, I have my own room. I paid $675. I've been here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we check out tomorrow. So I was like, this is right in my budget. So let me give you a official description of the hotel from the hotel themselves. So 16 Tulum is a minimalist design villa. Now, they got that right. The decor here is absolutely breathtaking, beautiful. If you're someone where you're a fashion influencer, beauty influencer, lifestyle influencer, travel, whatever, and you love aesthetics, this is like the place to come for pictures and videos and to get amazing content. Even if you're not an influencer and you just love like really great aesthetic and nice things and you like love to be inspired, this place is beautiful. I have to say, when I first got in here and I walked in, I was like, wow, it's like breathtaking. It's so beautiful. So there's these huge stone walls. And at first I was like, how am I gonna be able to close this? Because that's like your main door for your room. Each room is different though. So my room is different from Monroe's room. Monroe's room is different from Kayla's room. Kayla's room is different from Janae's room. And then all of our rooms are different from the other 3 rooms on the property. I believe there are anywhere from 8 to 9 rooms here. And this would be a really cool place, like if you're doing a group trip or if you're having a wedding or whatever it is and you want to like book the entire property, you can reach out to them and figure out how you can book that and plan that. But this would be a great place because there's also really cool common areas. There's a place where you can have sit by the fire at night. There's a nice pool. There's a kitchen. You can cook. They also have someone here that cooks breakfast every morning. I would say like my room, I love the way it looks. I haven't taken any pictures in here, and because like, well, we'll get into why my room's a mess. I mean, you can't see it, but it's a mess in here. So I haven't really taken pictures in here because when I first got in, tired from traveling, wanted to put my stuff down, yada, yada. It's beautiful, but I would say that there are parts of it that aren't really functional. So for instance, when I'm doing my hair and my makeup, there's no table near the mirror. So there's space on the sink, like if I wanted to put my things, but there's no mirror there. There's only this one big mirror for me to do my hair and makeup. So I've used my suitcase to kind of like prop things up so I can do my hair and makeup. Doesn't make things, like, it's not difficult, but it is kind of like, like, I gotta do this. And then where the mirror is situated, it's backlit. So when I'm doing my makeup, I kind of have to hold my palette towards where the light comes in here because, I'm gonna make sure I'm blended and things like that. But if you're coming on vacation and you're not taking a bunch of pictures, that's probably not a concern to you because all you're probably doing is just like, washing your face, brushing your teeth, and putting, sunscreen on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say that I would love to have higher tables in here, things just to be higher in general. My bed is kind of very, flat on the ground, which at first looked very chic, but I'm a woman with a couple of ailments, the back and the knee and things like that. So some of the rooms have higher beds. Mine just happen to have a lower bed. I would definitely say the room that I have is something where it's probably for a solo experience, or if you come here with someone, it has to be someone you're like very, very, very comfortable with because the shower is out in the open. There's a shower outside and you can put the shades down so that you have some privacy, but it is outside, and then there is that, stone door that you can close, but like if somebody's not paying attention and they just kind of come in, they could just kind of come in and see you, with your stuff hanging out. I probably would prefer more privacy with the shower if I was here with a significant other. I mean, we would have been together for a really long time, because you know when you bathing and getting all in your crevices and things, like, you know, want a little privacy. Not all rooms have the shower like that. I know Janae's room had a private shower where you can kind of close the door, so not all the rooms are like that. So when you're booking, make sure that you look at the various rooms and, you know, make sure that, you know, it's up to your comfort level. Again, I'm someone who's very like, I'll just go with the flow. I wasn't here very long, so it wasn't like a major inconvenience or anything like that, but, you know, just things to know. It's been very quiet here. Now, I don't know if you can hear the music. My neighbor next door is one of my blogger friends and she's playing music right now. But for the most part, it's super quiet here. Like, very tranquil, very serene, very like, you know, very chill. They have amazing customer service, like amazing. The manager here, Rebecca, she's been, you know, very on top of things, anything like we ask for. Very, 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 very accommodating. There's someone here who on staff that, you know, tidies up and she makes the breakfast, and, you know, I speak a little, I used to be so much better at Spanish because it was my minor in college and I used to actually practice it. Especially when I worked at a bank, I was sometimes the only person that spoke Spanish, so I would speak to Spanish-speaking customers, and I used to be really good at it. But then, you know, like mad years went by, and I got a little rusty, so I'm still trying to like pick up my Spanish. So I've been, you know, speaking with her in Spanish. She's super sweet. But the customer service here, love it. The only other thing I would say, and this is probably something that's indicative of a tropical climate. I mean, obviously you're gonna come to some place that's a tropical climate and, you know, you're gonna expect some bugs. There have been like ants and things like that. I just kind of like step on them and move on about my business. One of my blogger friends, though, did not have such a great experience. There were a few more bugs and bigger bugs in her room that made things a little uncomfortable for her. But she got her room switched out and hopefully that got worked out. And then another thing, and this might be something, because this is new to me, but this is something that is not like a new concept in certain parts of the world, but when you use the toilet here, you put the toilet paper, instead of flushing the toilet paper, you put it in like a bin, and then the bin is collected and thrown out. That was a little different for me, but that, again, it's not something that's that out of the ordinary for certain parts of the world, but just something to keep in mind. But overall, this has felt like such a cool and amazing, really chill place. The other people that stay here, they've been really chill, and we chat about what you do today. Well, we went this place, we went that place, you should try this restaurant. So it's been a very nice environment. And again, like the pictures, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see some of the pictures that I took here. This place is just beautiful. So check them out, you know? So I'm not someone who stayed at a bunch of hotels or resorts here in Tulum, so I'm not the best person to be like, oh, well, this is definitely the place that you want to stay. But I would say keep it in your consideration, check it out, you know, compare with other places that you're thinking about staying. I enjoyed my time here, even with some of the small inconveniences, but check them out. Again, I'll have their link in the description box. Along with links to things that I'm wearing, you know, my hair and things like that, and for those that want to know. And thank you so much for watching. Follow me on social. I have the links in the description box as well as displayed here, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.